Sir.
Don't want any fingerprints on there. I wonder if Sideshow's going to check Sign Guy now. Yep. Classic Sideshow. The ref checks him for foreign objects. Sideshow pats the ref down. JB looks like he might have had a few bottles of moonshine there. A couple sips off the old mason jar. Back to his old ways.
Back to old ways. You know what? If something was not broke, you don't fix it. When he was drinking, before he decided to become the Pacific West Coast Blonde, he was multiple-time tag team champion. You could not argue with the success of Moonshiners.
Oh yeah, they were the title holders when I came here to BCW.
Long time, multi-time champions.
Looks like Sideshow's actually going to get stuff started kind of off the bat here, which is not typical for him.
No, normally he waits, lets you see what you're going to do, and then he weirds you the heck out.
And then makes you wait some more. Got a lockup here. Sideshow goes right into a headlock there, wrenching on JB Moonshine's neck.
Oh, don't rub that face on him. I hate that face.
What is that, like about 36 grit sandpaper, Petrov?
I have no idea. Some of it smelled like, it smelled like a Rob Zombie horror movie.
Dead squirrels?
Maybe worse. I don't know. I don't want him to touch me ever again.
Sideshow going right back, working that headlock.
I think what Petrov might have been trying to say is he smells like the House of a Thousand Corpses.
Great movie.
That is possible, but man, that movie was awesome. That smell he has, not so much, as he keeps working the moonshine in the headlock.
Oh, JB Moonshine looks like he hasn't had a shower in a minute himself. These might be some cross-canceling smells in the ring right now.
I
don't know. I'm starting to smell over here.
JB Moonshine doesn't own a shower, Knothead.
Well, he did, but he used that water to get drinks from.
I think he lives in a shack out on the outskirts of town. He doesn't have any running water.
There might not be indoor plumbing in the Moonshine estates.
Oh, wait.
Oh, he's a schoolboy. He has little education. You see that?
Got a 2 count out of that, too. Impressive by JB Moonshine.
You know, they had me go up against him one time. I put him in Boston Crab so hard, I almost made his ass touch his shoulders.
What was Sign Guy doing on the phone?
Well, Sign Guy on phone, maybe he's tweeting at the Blue Collar PDX about this hot action going down right now.
I think that gives room for either competitor to pull some shenanigans.
Oh, God, Pa Moonshine's in the crowd tonight, too. I just noticed him.
Hey, do you think he's packing a jug?
I don't know.
Got a couple bucks. I'm trying to get a little snifter, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what to think of Pa Moonshine. He's probably got some on his trunk.
Oh, you know, they always got something. They're never empty-handed without the booze. Oh, and now JB tries for the headlock on the Sideshow.
Pa Moonshine better be careful going home. They might get him with the rolling still.
Rolls him over. The Sideshow managed to take advantage.
Gets him right into that head scissors. A little too close to the ropes, though, there, and JB gets his foot out over the rope, but Sideshow's not too quick to break the hold. Oh, a couple of stiff shots from Sideshow. Curls JB over.
The JB not have that much luck with the BMS.
JB's fighting back, though.
Remember one time he made Big V mad, and Big V kicked him square in the Tommy Knocker.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he's got him in a little bit of a modified choke there from the back. Man, that rotten flesh mask is just taking way too strong over here.
I can smell it from over here, Petrov.
Oh, man. Somebody got shot of vodka, you know, I need to...
Well, he's got all that clown blood. Oh, wait.
That's people blood. I think a little bit of that may even be of mine.
Sign Guy was checking him there, looking for the armor drop. The third time it didn't drop, and Sideshow just went to town and gouged JB in the eyes. Follows up and takes a big chunk out of his forehead. And now he's choking him over the middle rope.
You take that move from me, guy. Oh no, knee head. This
Hey.
is no good.
Maybe Sideshow looks up to you, Petrov. That was, I take that as a tribute.
Maybe, but I can do better.
Oh, hard to the floor with JB Moonshine.
In what may be a first, I think, in professional wrestling, I think I just saw Sideshow doing his own 10 count.
He must
Yeah, he
not
was.
have got all of that one, man. The Moonshine got straight up.
He
You
was-
go over there. Look at you.
Oh,
Ah,
he's having a drink of somebody's beer.
the Petrov's best refreshment, the PBR.
He's slamming that beer.
I don't know if
Oh,
it's
and
going
that-
to do him any good. I think
And then
JB's used to
smashed
something a
it
little
over
bit
his
stronger.
head. That's not,
Oh, well, that is what it takes to shower in. He dumps the PBR and grabs
Oh.
the...
It's getting JB going, that PBR is.
Which I'm shocked because I think JB's probably used to something a little stronger than some PBR.
Hey, when in Rome. He's doing a little dance there. He's ready to rock and roll.
I think JB has woke up now.
He just needed to get tuned up a little.
That was it, man. Maybe I might have to try that, the vodka treatment.
If I was Sideshow, I'd find something bigger than Sign Guy to hide behind. Oh, he's got his back turned on JB. What's he going to do
The
here?
liquid courage. Watch that. What the heck?
I don't think Sideshow wants any part of JB
I never
now.
saw anybody afraid of Moonshiner before. This is it's
Oh.
crazy.
Test of strength goes right to the
Oh.
floor, and JB stomps on Sideshow's fingers. JB's all riled up.
That liquid courage make you go on fighter, but remember, you don't keep drinking, you sober up.
It makes women look different too, Petra.
I hear that, but Roy Lovejoy, that man always accused me of needing the people that work on 82nd.
Beer goggles for the streetwalkers.
Now, I know this. You've seen my selection in the ladies, and you've seen his. You know, they're two different.
Hookers and blow.
Well, I don't know about the first part.
JB's out here looking for approval from the crowd, doing a little dance there for him.
No, Moonshine Boogie.
Sideshow's getting into it with him.
Come on, let's get this mosh pit going. If you want to do it, get this done.
Oh, you don't want to mess around with Sideshow that long. You can have a little bit of fun and games with him, but you screw around too much.
Oh, man, that's electrocution. There's something to his brain. I'm getting out of here before he decides to come find me and give me a little payback.
Yeah, he might be looking for you. Wow. Hope JB's okay. He's laying on his back there, a little unresponsive, the sign guy. Sideshow's getting a little freaky. Got some interesting new music for Sideshow there. Little Mia. Sideshow definitely proud of those BCW tag team belts. And the trademark USA chant from Sideshow.
Very patriotic clown.
He is. It's usually a USA, like he's yelling at a Mexican.
The first match.
Let's see what Copenhagen Kevin Barton has to say here. Our new ring announcer at BCW.
Are you ready for the next match? That sounds pretty good. Let's bring him out. Introducing first, weighing at 131 pounds, from North Portland, Oregon, Kane James. Followed to the ring by Mob Inc. Was that a 131 I heard? Kane James lighting up the crowd. He's definitely got his fans here. Apparently a crowd favorite. Looks like DeMarcus James is going to join us here at the broadcast position. Northwest Cruiserweight Champion DeMarcus James here to join us at the broadcast position. Kane James definitely getting the reaction from the crowd, a fan favorite here at BCW. Kane James dropping into the felony arrest position to get checked by Sign Guy.
Weighing in at 320 pounds from Jawbone Flats, Wisconsin, 1/3 of the tag team champions, Moose. This match is set for one fall for a 15-minute time limit.
DeMarcus, can you hear me?
Hey, who let these guys up here? Wait a minute.
I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Test. Test. Johnny.
We got CJ and DeMarcus here.
Hey, what's going down in BCW, baby?
How you guys doing tonight?
Are we doing Coming out here to support my nephew.
Oh, you got your boy in the ring. That's why you're here.
Yeah. That's right.
I'll tell you what. I give it to that kid. He comes out here every week and gets beat to a pulp and just keeps coming back.
Well, see, that's the thing. He's a James. He's always going to do that.
The kid's got a lot of hard determination. I'll tell you that much.
He's definitely given up a lot of weight and strength here to meet.
No, don't worry. If he's seen his dad, he'll pick it up later on in his years.
Oh, you got jokes
That
down
was
there.
a fat joke, DeMarcus.
Speaking of fat, look at that belly hanging out of that.
Hey, Meat's got some new face paint this week.
Yeah, no, I like the eyeball thing, though. That was pretty cool.
The eyeball thing was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it was.
It wasn't cool when you looking at it from the mat and he's standing over you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Drooling?
Was that a touchy subject for you?
Very touchy.
He comes over here to me for some reason, tries to be my friend, and he'll come over and he sweats and drools and smells
And it's like meat, right?
yeah, like
If a gentleman
boiled
like meat wants to be your friend, you better let him.
like rotten meat. What happened to your kid's hair, DeMarcus? It's all pink.
You know, he was hanging out with some of his friends, came home. You know, I don't know what his problem is.
Kids these days.
It's the style. Skinny jeans
It's
and
his
all
style.
that. Yeah,
You
skinny
know what we
jeans and
called
all
that back
you
in
know.
our day?
Yeah, I know what we called it back in our day, but we're not going to call this is a family show, CJ.
We're going to keep it PG. He looks like a fairy. You know, Tinkerbell?
Wait a minute. I don't.
You know, the ones
No.
that with the wings and they run around
I do
throwing
not
dust
know.
at people?
I don't know. Fairy dust, huh? I guess I don't know nothing about that. Do you know Tinkerbell, I should ask?
Yes, I do.
All right.
She visits me in my dreams.
Hey, no joke, full seriousness.
No, I'm serious,
I was
he
in
does.
I was in California for the NASCAR race last Sunday, and I had to take a double take. I'm like, what the hell? And I look at the people behind me that sit behind me, right? They're every year, and I'm like, what's that? There's a dude walking with fairy wings,
Oh,
like
no.
going down, sitting in the stands, and we're just like, I go, is that a California
Oh.
thing, or does everybody do that? You know? And said, no, we don't have many of those down here.
Not really. He's
Oh, Kane's showing some fire there. Taking it to the big
All
man
right.
they call me.
He needs to stay on him. He just waits. He got to stay on him. If it was me, I'd be on him the whole match.
Can't mess around with a guy like me.
No, me's too big for him to stand there and wait and think what he's going to do next. He got to just stay on him the whole time.
Damn.
PG, sir, PG.
Just shoves that
What?
kid down.
Come on, boy.
There he goes. Oh, gets another two.
Oh,
There we
he's
go.
fighting
Fight
back.
back.
Hey, you know what? That's the first time I've seen him fight back.
He got a first time you seen him fight back.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, it
Oh.
looks like he's got a little bit more fire now.
He's trying.
Couple of forearms there. Oh,
All right.
Meat retaliates with a rake to the eyes.
I told him if he loses tonight, he's done for a good 2 years.
Maybe you got to teach him some of these moves Meat's using, DeMarcus.
Nah, he don't need to learn them dirty moves. Meat likes to cheat and bite people a lot. That's not really technical wrestling to me. But he's a bruiser in there, I'll tell you that.
He's definitely getting the job done here against young Kane James. Shoots him into the corner. What's he going for? Ooh.
There
Hey,
you go.
I actually like that. Young Kane James.
Well, Meat's definitely got his supporters here in the crowd, but the clear
Get him,
favorite
Kane.
is Kane
Gotta
James.
stay on him. Stay on him.
Oh, wait. This don't look good for
what
Kane.
the hell?
This don't look good. Picks him up like a rag doll. Oh,
Is that an upside down bulldog?
he gonna
Power
power
hug? Excuse me.
What's he gonna do to this kid?
Don't do it, kid. Don't do it.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was athletic.
He is
One more time, yeah. Run into it fast.
he gets a
There
lot of
you
height
go.
on those.
He does.
He got Meat running.
Meat's going out for a breather. Kane's right after him though on the outside.
He's doing the smart thing
Get
and
him
using that
harder.
speed and agility.
Oh,
Now, the dirty dog.
Meat's got a hold of his gonads.
Here in the state of Oregon, we call that pedophile.
I call that the meat grinder.
I call it 5 to 10.
Something like that. He's dressed for it, I'll tell you that.
You
Oh,
nice drop.
Shift,
Showing up to your cell
drop
to
kick
serve
from
you
Kane
lunch.
James.
That looked like one of your drop kicks, man. Did you teach him that?
Well, a little bit. You know, he got to learn.
You imagine showing up to C block
See,
and
Kane,
Meat's in the other cell or in the other bunk.
Meat will sell you for a pack of cigarettes, and he don't even smoke.
you gotta teach this kid to stay on this big guy here,
He needs to stay on him.
DeMarcus.
If
He gets a couple good shots
what he
in,
gets.
but it gives him
He-
time and he
you
comes
know.
back, and look what happens.
He's going to learn the hard way.
He ain't gonna have no eyeballs left if Meat rakes him any more times.
Oh.
Caught that shoulder on the ring post. Now he's just
Pulling his ears? I mean, come on now.
It's a free piercing from Meat there.
I guess.
body modification via Meat. Oh, Big Meat is sprint.
Oh, anal rape. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa. This, again, C.J. Edwards, this is a family show.
I'm sorry.
Once again, that was not Jamarcus James who said that. That
I
was
mean
C.J. Edwards.
starfish rape.
You can't say that.
I can.
Jesus.
It's PG. Starfish. Anyone. Come on.
See, this is why we don't get...
Limp Bizkit sold an album called Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water in family stores across the nation.
I guess we know where it came from now.
What's Meat gonna do to this kid next?
Oh.
He's gonna choke him out.
He's forcing himself on him.
That is the Tongan death grip. Usually you see the Wild Samoans do that. I haven't seen that move done in years.
I've seen it in prison.
You been to prison?
Meat's saying it's all done.
Don't ask, don't tell.
This don't look good.
Not.
Oh wait, he's
Sunset
going for
flip.
a power bomb, and
Yeah.
Kane got the better of him.
Three. Just that
All
quick.
right, the kid got it. No way. Kane James.
Speed and agility won out tonight.
Wow.
Gotta be proud of your boy there, DeMarcus.
Oh, boy. Chalk one up for the kid. Good job, Kane
Yeah,
James.
he's going to take this momentum now.
That's got to move Kane James up the ladder. He's just got to be a couple wins away from some kind of
Get out of
title.
here,
Get
Kane.
out of the ring,
Get out
boy.
of
Get out of the ring.
Oh,
We
wait.
can't protect you always.
Meat's pissed. He's got that sickle now.
Just
I
get
thought
to
that
the
was
back.
an axe. Hey, you think we should go help him?
I think we need to go back.
Yeah, I
What's
think we
going
do.
on here?
Meat looks pretty fast for a big guy, but I think Kane James just needs to turn a couple good corners and he'll have it beat right there.
Oh yeah. No, he's got a lot of talent for a little guy, and with the lack of experience he does have, he's really impressive.
So are we ready for the next match? Well, I guess we need a referee out here. I present to you the ref of the Northwest, Mark Watson! This next match,
Well, Knothead here at the broadcast
For number
position.
one
Everybody's
contender
left me
spot.
all alone.
let's start bringing them out.
Just to recap for those who haven't been watching or if you've just tuned in. Sideshow.
Introducing first, weighing in at 248
Lug wrench now back at the
pounds
broadcast position.
from Portland, Oregon.
Did I understand correctly? We got Mark Watson in the house to referee this.
Void.
Mark Watson is huge in the Northwest wrestling scene. He is ref for years. Years and years.
I realize the broadcaster is supposed to be unbiased, but the man just exiting the curtain, Emperor Void, is one of my personal favorites here in BCW. His presentation shocks the crowd consistently.
I'm scared of the guy. I think he's going to light the place on fire. Somebody should call the fire marshal and put an end to that flaming hand. He's never been here. He'll light his hand on fire and punch people with it, Knothead.
Does he have a permit for that?
I don't think he does. And I've seen him light his hand on fire like that and punch people with it. He calls it the Hellfire Fist. How'd you like to get punched in the face with a flaming fist? That's some kind of Street Fighter stuff. That doesn't belong in the wrestling ring.
The fans really into Emperor Void here at BCW, as am I.
Yeah, a lot of the fans here do have a liking for Emperor Void. Big fans.
Weighed in at 186 pounds from North Portland, DeMarcus James.
Got DeMarcus coming out here to face Void. This should actually be a pretty good match, pretty scientific.
One fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Looks like Kane James successfully dodged meat. He's back out here with a quickness.
Yeah, he's sticking close to his dad so he don't get beat up. He's probably got the suicide pack looking for him now, and they messed with me. Got that quick win on him.
Seems like the James family are some pretty smart cookies. They might have just had a raw pork chop hanging out somewhere and just kind of dangled it on a string. Meat's probably having a meal right now. Forgot all about Kane.
Might very well have. It still blows my mind. Mark Watson's here. Wow.
Emperor Void here with DeMarcus James, Northwest Cruiserweight champ.
Good handshake there. Show a good sportsmanship from the Emperor Void to DeMarcus James.
Obviously some mutual respect here.
This is going to be a good match. These guys are going to put on a good show. Void backs DeMarcus into the corner. Clean break, of course. There was a day when Emperor Void wore red and black and didn't break so clean.
I was going to say, Void kind of looks like a guy who could play on either side of the lines if he wanted to.
Yeah, he used to be half of the Hounds of Hell with Damon Scythe. Nice arm drag there from DeMarcus, and now he's taking a seat up in the turnbuckle there. There's Matt Legit going by. He wants me to turn him on. I'm going to turn you on, Matt Legit.
I just want to say that I think it's totally awesome that Knothead and Lug Wrench are sitting here at BCW calling this great night of action thus far.
Did you see Mark Watson up there in the ring?
I did see referee Mark Watson, the ref of the Northwest. No matter what T-Rex tells you, Mark Watson is the ref of the Northwest.
I've never seen Mark Watson in the house at BCW. It kind of blew my mind.
Like to thank Matt Legit for giving me the shout and not calling me Guy Fieri.
He does look like Guy Fieri, doesn't he? Knothead dyed his hair.
I wasn't going to say anything about Knothead looking even sexier than he normally does. But ladies, if you're listening, check him out at Knothead TV on Twitter.
Oh, the free plug. Thank you, Matt Legit. You know, I couldn't.
Guys, I'm going to go outside.
You go outside, Matt Legit.
I'm trying to take some cooking lessons from Guy Fieri, honestly. And some investment lessons.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have anything to invest.
Got Void in control here. Got DeMarcus in some sort of an armbar here. DeMarcus rolls out of it, reverses, goes for the hammerlock on Void.
Seems like Void would have a slight strength advantage here.
Yeah, he does. He does have a little bit more weight and size advantage, or strength advantage on DeMarcus.
I've seen Void a couple times. He's pretty agile for a big guy, but DeMarcus is fast and quick.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Fast and quick are two different things.
A little bit of a chin buster there to Boyd. He's going to be shaking that one off for a little bit. Gives Boyd a series of forearms. He's going to shoot him off into the corner. Comes in with a clothesline, just levels Boyd. Marcus going up to the second rope. Comes down with a fist, and Boyd rolls out of the way. That doesn't feel good on your hand. Kane James is coming over to ask if DeMarcus is all right.
Boyd with repeated kicks to the midsection.
Yeah, Boyd isn't worried about DeMarcus's hand. Ooh.
He doesn't look like he's worried about Kane James at ringside either.
Ooh, 3 chops. Very Ric Flairish. Shoots DeMarcus off with a vengeance, but DeMarcus moves, and Boyd eats some turnbuckle, and then a big drop kick to the face.
Boyd grabs the ropes to break the count. Can he move?
Oh, he just shot DeMarcus through the middle rope when he kicked out of that. He landed on the floor face first. That's that size advantage DeMarcus gives up against Boyd.
Boyd follows James to the outside immediately and then throws him back in.
I think Boyd means business now. He's done being friends. He just wants to, he's looking towards the victory here. Oh. Stiff shot to the side of the face.
Aries Toretto coming from the dressing room with a chair.
Where?
Looks like he's going to set up shop and investigate, maybe do a little bit of scouting of his 2 opponents here possibly in the future.
Toretto's our current BCW heavyweight champion, and he's out here taking a look at things.
I don't think either one of the competitors in the ring have seen Toretto yet.
Well, Boyd's a multiple-time former BCW heavyweight champion. I believe Marcus has held the title as well. Curious to see what Toretto's going to do. I don't know what just happened there, but it looked like Boyd was going for some kind of submission, and DeMarcus put the kibosh on it, goes for a splash, and gets a 2 count out of it.
DeMarcus James up to the top rope.
Oh, third floor, catches Boyd's knees right into the midsection. That don't feel good.
5 minutes gone in the match.
Both men are looking a little worse for wear at this time. Boyd's looking like he's going to get to his feet first.
Right hand to the head.
He's going to shoot. Wait, what's he doing? Is he tying him up or is he going to shoot him off the rope? Shoots him off the ropes. Oh, comes in with a spinning elbow. This might be it for DeMarcus. Hooks the leg and goes for the cover. Gets about a 1.5 out of it. Kane James is out here trying to get the crowd fired up in DeMarcus's behalf. Oh, stiff forearms from Boyd. Kick to the midsection. DeMarcus is tied up in the ropes.
Both Boyd and James seem to have a fair amount of support here in the crowd.
Oh, they do. Oh, double clothesline takes both men down. And Toretto's getting up and he's got that chair. What's going to happen here? This don't look good. This don't look good at all. He's got the chair. He just took the chair and laid it up on the apron.
Then calls the ref's attention to the chair.
He's telling Mark Watson there's a chair over in the corner. Mark's calling somebody to come and get the chair. I don't understand. Wait a minute. He just gave Boyd a shot with that belt. Watson wasn't looking. He was handing the chair to somebody to take the chair out of the ring. Toretto just clobbered Boyd with the belt. DeMarcus doesn't know what's going on. Doesn't really look like he wants to pin him. Wait, he's going upstairs. Up to the top rope. Comes off with a splash. This is it. 3.
Then Toretto hides in the first row looking all innocent like he has no idea.
Well, we'll give that one to DeMarcus James with the assist from Aries Toretto. I don't know what that's all about. previously here a couple weeks ago, Aries Toretto, before he got that BCW heavyweight championship, he actually stole DeMarcus's cruiserweight belt. He beat DeMarcus twice in non-title matches and figured the belt was as good as his and took it.
And when the night Toretto won the belt, he was actually kind of cornered by Void and Buddy Highway. So this might be a continuation of that. Toretto's probably
got a little payback for Void there.
Probably sending a message before he thinks Void might get any ideas.
Toretto's just out there grinning. He loves this. Oh. Void's out of it.
If he thinks he's sending a message to Void, Toretto might do well to realize he has more than one man gunning for him now since he's the big dog with the belt.
Void doesn't know what happened. I think Toretto knocked him out with that shot with the belt. He's hugging DeMarcus. DeMarcus says, "Hey, sorry, you know, I just went for the cover, you know."
I think Void would have done the same thing in his situation. Void seems like a wily veteran. He knows what's going on.
Wow. Well, I think we got an interview coming up here before intermission, and then we'll have a short intermission. Oh. And
Toretto has the chair again and a mic, and he's headed to the ring. Toretto has a fair amount of crowd support here.
See what Toretto has to say.
You idiots still don't get it, do you? You shouldn't be booing me. You should be thanking me.
They should give this guy some respect.
You are lucky enough to bear witness to the beginning of the greatest championship reign this crappy city's ever seen.
Not only is this guy the BCW heavyweight champion, he wrestled Ring of Honor, and that's a big accomplishment.
I do not suck. I am the best thing you'll see all night.
That's true.
I might beg to differ.
The man tells no lies.
I might beg to differ, but it's Toretto's story. I'll let him tell it.
That is why it's a travesty that I'm not booked tonight. All of you are being denied to bear witness to my talent.
They didn't book the champion?
And it is a shame and a travesty and a crime. And this show will not continue until I get an answer why.
Somebody better get out here and tell him. Oh, here comes Damon and Lone Star.
DeMarcus's music was right. The champ is here. And I'm not leaving until I get an answer.
Whoa.
He is the champ.
Champ.
We got Damon out here.
We chose not to put you on the show tonight. Hey, relax. We're here for you, not against you. Buddy Highway and you are wrestling next week, so we gave you the night off so you could rest and relax. If that was the wrong move.
I got Buddy Highway next week.
You have Buddy Highway next week. So I wanted to give you the night off so that you would be able to relax and enjoy your title, and then beat him next week, be fresh.
Champ Highway's off eating cheeseburgers to practice for next week.
I'm sure we can get you a warm-up.
Damon, I appreciate the sentiment, but I went through all the trouble to get geared up tonight.
Yeah, there is that.
Those boots take a long time to lace up.
I really do like those.
It takes a long time to find the laces in those fuzzies.
It's like a centaur.
You want to give him a match?
Like Damon said, you want a warm-up match? We'll give you a warm-up match. Here's your opponent, right here.
What? Hey, I recognize this music. Wait a minute. No way. Komodo is in house.
180
No way.
from Jamaica, Komodo.
Wow, we haven't seen Komodo in months. Former BCW Tag Team Champion with Draco. Wow. The last we saw Komodo and Draco lost the tag titles. They pulled Draco's mask off, and they haven't been seen since. Wow. Komodo. I got to turn Rip and Roche on. This is his favorite wrestler.
Yeah, totally. Thank you.
You want me to turn you on?
You always do.
Just like the ladies. No, Komodo.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see him here.
He just said, did you miss me? And I'd have to say yes. I think everybody did.
Wow. Yeah, this kid's incredible, knothead. Wrestled here as a rookie for a few months at BCW and was one of our biggest stars. Real high flyer. What he gives up in weight and experience, he really shows in his aerobatics
His
and
speed and agility.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen Komodo, but the crowd definitely remembers him.
They're having a crowd off.
Yeah, they sure like. They always like. It was the Rocky Dragons. Was Komodo and Draco. Watched them wrestle many matches.
Very entertaining, very good, very technical.
Huge pop for Komodo. The crowd just loves him.
Everybody's excited. Oh, he's all, hey, whatever. Let's do this. This is a surprise match, right?
Wow, yeah, this wasn't scheduled. Got a collar and elbow tie up. Toretto gives him an arm drag and it says, yeah, well, this ain't much. Who's this kid?
This is all you're giving me?
I think Toretto might be in for a little more than he expects with Komodo, though. He's got some skills for the little time he's been involved in the pro wrestling scene. Komodo says, very nice, Mr. Toretto.
They lock up in the middle of the ring again.
Toretto scoops him up, gives him a big body slam.
He's working on that lower back.
Toretto doesn't need to be messing around here. I think he's kind of underestimating Komodo.
Komodo's just wearing him out, I think. But a couple more of those slams.
Oh.
There we go. A reversal. And we got it going.
Very impressive by Komodo. Oh, standing drop kick, nice. No real ring rust, so to speak, from Komodo whatsoever. He's putting on a pretty impressive show. Toretto's got his back turned, which was a mistake. Komodo comes off the apron there and puts his head hard into the front ring tables.
And another
Oh,
triple.
into another one. That's 2 shots.
And one more. There we
3.
go.
Whoa. Toretto looks like he's about out. They're right in front of Matt legit there. He's got a front row seat to all this.
And he's back in the ring. Both of them.
Komodo throws him back into the ring. He's going to shoot him off into the ropes. Comes up with a hard clothesline. He had a lot behind that for a little guy.
Very good clothesline.
Tight snap suplex.
Ah.
Toretto is hurting. I don't think it's going to put him away, though.
Nope,
Only
he
good
kicks
for
out.
a 2 count.
These guys look pretty evenly matched in terms of size and agility.
Yeah, Komodo's no slouch. Oh, another standing drop kick. Comes off the ropes.
What the?
I don't know what the hell that was.
That was a twisty wobble face plant. I don't know. You guys need to be watching it on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know that there was even a name for that. He went for some sort of like a crossface submission move after that. But oh wait. Baseball slide. Oh, and Toretto's waiting for him. Just hammering away.
Toretto ties him up in the apron.
Throw out the rule book. He's ready to kick some butt. Toretto's got him outside. What's he going to do here? He's going to bulldog him? Oh! Bulldog
on the apron.
Into the ring apron. That is not good. Rolls in to break the count. He's going to go out and give him some more. Tries to shoot him off, but he reverses it. Puts Toretto into the ring post, but Toretto's too smart. He puts his hands out, stops him, but gets a kick to the back of the head for it.
And his face is in the table one more time.
Komodo throws him in.
He's back
Rolls
in the
in
ring.
to take advantage of him, but Toretto meets him with a rake to the eyes. Now he's going to choke him over the middle rope.
You got him off the choke there.
Gets up to a 4 count on that.
Dang. Sun Guy's on it tonight.
Sign guy always does a good job.
Oh, we got a foot to the throat.
I hear you're a rock star now, Ed.
I thought you were a rap star.
I'm bucking for a sponsorship.
Not Ed likes his energy drinks.
Tech 9 got one for Monster. I'm going for Rockstar.
There you go. Oh, Toretto cover 2. Oh, good for a 2 count. Toretto getting a little frustrated here with Komodo. Double X handle smash to the back. Just stomping away on that back.
Yeah, he's going for that lower back and now the face.
Take his mask off, Toretto. Let's see what this one looks like. We saw what Draco looked like before they threw the towel over his head.
It wasn't pretty either, folks.
No. Not usually these guys that wear masks aren't all that good looking. That's why they wear the mask.
You're trying to say there's a reason for that.
There is. Knothead used to wear a mask.
Yeah, but I never covered it over my face because I'm a pretty boy. I mean, I wish I was a pretty boy, but I wear it on the side of my face, but that's years ago.
I had to go there, man.
That's okay. I've got an affinity for the masks. I understand where the gentlemen are coming from.
Oh, Toretto for another cover. Gets a 2 out of it.
Almost a 2.5. He's fighting for the 3.
We got a pretty decent crowd at BCW tonight.
Yeah.
You got some faces we don't see here often.
Got some from other wrestling.
We got
associations.
2 or 3 other wrestling promotions represented in the crowd tonight, which is interesting. And I think this is on top of a WWE pay-per-view that's going on today, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that already over?
Money in the Bank is on right now.
Is that on right now?
Yes, sir.
Oh. And of course they're wrestling down in Roseburg too, but that's a ways away from us, so it really doesn't affect our crowd. It just takes away a little bit of our talent.
But we got plenty of talent in the ring right now on this warm-up match.
Tons of talent.
Got a couple fists to the face here.
I really don't know who's going to come out on top of this. I got my money on Aries Toretto, the BCW champion, but it's just a shock. Whoa, nice monkey flip. Kind of a shock seeing Komodo here. I'm still kind of in awe.
Another monkey
flip. And another one.
Komodo's definitely got Toretto on his heels.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait.
Oh, no.
Komodo was going for something. Toretto stopped it. Oh, wait. Wow. He's got this kid. This is it. This is it. Oh,
No, he got
only
out.
a 2. I don't think I've ever seen a cover like that in my life. That kid's neck's probably snapped in half right up below his ears.
I was thinking either the neck or a groin pull. That looked horrendous.
It was pretty gnarly. Oh, another 2 count from Toretto.
Almost had 3.
I wouldn't be stretchy enough to receive a move like that. I'd have screamed like a little girl.
Stiff forearm from Toretto to Komodo. Another one. 3, 4. Sign guy's counting, but Toretto don't care. Oh, he's throwing off that elbow pad. What's he going for? Here it comes. Oh!
Elbow to the face.
Huge elbow. I think Komodo might be out.
He's shaking his head a little bit.
He's still moving, but kind of slow and groggy. Another shot from Toretto. Oh, big chop.
I heard that clear over here.
You hear that out
People
in the
heard it home.
You hear that clear back in the cheap seats.
Oh, no.
Oh, Komodo puts up a leg, but Toretto catches him.
Komodo's saying no.
What do we got here? Oh.
Komodo does a kick to the side of the head with his right foot while the left foot was being held.
Enziguri.
Komodo, very agile. I've seen him get that feet a foot above his head a couple times tonight.
Both men are down, though. I don't know that Komodo's got anything left to put Toretto away with the beating he's received.
Sign guy's counting. What are we at, 3?
Toretto's up in control. Oh, goes for that big super kick, but Komodo ducked it. Oh, another shot. Series of kicks from Komodo has got Toretto staggering back into the corner now.
Toretto's hung up on the corner.
I think Komodo might be going to finish him here. Shoots him off into the turnbuckle. Toretto reverses it.
Off the top rope.
Big splash from Komodo.
Only
Gets a 2 out of it. That was like a 2.5. Oh, Komodo's asking the crowd who wants to see him fly. It's going up top.
Everybody at home, turn on your webcam. Oh, no.
Wait. Toretto's too smart for that. Catches in a couple shots.
Gonna hang him off the rail.
This ain't going to be good for Komodo. Oh, big kick to the side of the head. Toretto's going to superplex this kid. Here it comes. Or wait, he's going to powerbomb him. What's he going to do? Holy shit. Whoa. Komodo's done.
3.
And your winner by 10.
Wow. Gallant.
Right.
Very, very gallant effort by Komodo, but this no competition for the BCW heavyweight champion, Aries Toretto.
There's a good warm-up for next week.
Yeah, that's a tall order taking on Toretto. But Komodo gave it his best. Can't really take nothing away from the guy. Been a long time since we've seen him here in BCW. I don't know if this was a one-time thing or if he's going to be back. I wouldn't mind seeing him back, but yeah. You ready to play some music and have an intermission, Ripper Roche? Thank you,
yeah, we're going to
sponsors.
play some music, and I think we have a little interview and stuff and getting ready for the 5th match of the night, I guess, huh?
Yeah, we got an extra match thrown in tonight.
Yep, so we'll kick off some music here and be right back.
Make sure you put our sponsors' commercials in there. We'll see you in a little bit, everybody.
a psychotic mental illness that is characterized by a distorted view of the real world, by a greatly reduced ability to carry out one's daily tasks, by abnormal ways of thinking, feeling, perceiving, and
Again, have you seen my medication? I'm off crack again, call it lack of dedication. I'm off the map again, a total mental fragmentation. Am I a dog or man, Homo-sapien or Alsatian? Fascination, emulation of the voices in my head. Extrapolate the exploitation is the choices I was fed. Manipulation of the nation, it's amazing what we're fed. And now I can't debate our fate, so over-medicate.
Welcome to Between the Ropes. I'm Chi-Town Ken. My guest, very special guest tonight. It's his last night as he retires from the ring as a referee. He is the ref of the Northwest, and I'm honored to have him here. It's an honor to be your friend, and I'm honored to have you to be your friend.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
I knew what I wanted to say. It just didn't quite come out right. But so tonight's the night, Mark.
Tonight's it. This is my swan song, my coup de grace, if you will.
Well,
it's a no fitting place than right around the corner from the old Portland Sports Arena.
Yes.
Where I grew up watching the likes of Tony Bourne, Matt Bourne.
Yes.
Jesse Ventura, etc., etc., etc.
Yes. Dizzy Hogan, etc., etc.
Dutch Savage.
Yes. Yes.
Playboy Buddy Rose. We could do a whole segment just naming names.
Oh, absolutely. I was doing some math the other night, and that list I have that you've seen many times of all the people I've worked with.
Yes.
There are over 1,000 names on it.
Wow.
I've calculated that I've announced over 5,000 matches.
You know what? And I've refereed over 5,000 matches.
That's just incredible.
Yeah, it's just, every once in a while one of the guys will come back to me in the back and they'll say, "Hey, do you remember back in 19 whatever in Minville?" And I said, "No."
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, it has to be really memorable for me to remember.
Right.
Something.
Same here.
So
what was it like announcing this guy? Well, it was an honor.
Yeah, or refereeing this guy. But it's been a great run for me personally, and you've been alongside me for about 85% of the way.
Yes.
And so yeah, it's been a real joy, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Oh, no. I, for one, have trouble getting in and out of the ring. It's no secret anymore, so this is what I do now.
Well, it may not show, but my knees have taken its toll over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Being down on those knees, up and down, up and down.
Yep.
I did play semi-professional in college soccer before I started this career, and so between that and the refereeing, my knees are about done, son.
I think I mentioned to you that in about 2 months I will finally get reconstructive surgery on my right knee.
Congratulations.
I hope that goes well
overdue. Hope that goes well for you.
Yeah, me too. Amongst the myriad of medical problems, things are starting to turn in my direction. I've got a doctor that actually cares to what I have to say, and wasted no time in making referrals and whatnot, and so things are headed in the right direction medically for me. And doing this, it's kind of like therapy.
Right, yeah. Very therapeutic. That's for sure.
Yep. And I know, as well as I have, you've seen a lot of shit happen.
Oh, yeah.
Over the last, 18 years you've been reffing?
18 years, yep.
Wow.
All started in backyard in Milwaukee, Oregon. Tough Tony Bourne.
Yes, with Matt.
And Matt Bourne.
Yes.
And who I'm tributing the main event to Matt Bourne, who passed away a year ago yesterday.
Yes.
And so that's one of the reasons I'm here to. BCW has graciously let me referee one last time, and I couldn't think of a better place to do it.
Well, thank you on behalf of BCW, and thank you on behalf of No Holds Barred.
No Holds Barred, yes. This is an awesome show. And you're on Wednesday nights?
Well, that's kind of on hiatus right now. Wayne, who's our producer, Rip and Roche, used to book a lot of hip hop guys and real heavy metal music. And he'd not that there's anything wrong with those genres, and I'm not knocking that, but he allowed too many of the wrong people to be on the air.
Oh.
It got to the point where Rip and Roche had to be at the studio all the time to babysit these guys. And one particular night that he wasn't there, I guess they had a huge fist fight with a couple of the guests in the studio, and they defaced the walls and basically destroyed the studio.
Oh no!
So Rip and Roche had decided to shut it down until we can figure out how we're going to do this. If we come back as a nonprofit and get maybe kids at high school or people from like PCC or another college, that want to be on the air and want to do a professional job with it, then we may head that direction, and then funds would go to either the school we end up involved with or something along those lines. But, we're thinking about it, but we're not rushing into it.
So currently it's a podcast format?
It's nothing right now.
It's nothing, okay.
Nope, my show is the 10 minutes here right now.
I see, okay.
Or as long as we have to take. But I am looking forward to doing it, and if we do ending up going a podcast format, then that's something that Rip and Roche will have to set up for me. I'm not that smart. So, about you. So, people are going to ask the question, so who have you reffed? It'd probably be easier to answer who haven't you refereed matches for, but name drop.
Tommy Dreamer.
Yes, I was at that show.
Greg Valentine.
Yes.
Mankind.
Yes.
Mick Foley.
Yes.
Jerry,
that was at the Coast?
Yes. Jerry Gray.
Yes, Jerry Gray.
And, Moondog Moretti, played by Betty Rose. Colonel De Beers.
Yes. I'm probably going to say yes to everybody.
Steve Carino.
Yes.
And American Dragon, Brian Danielson.
Yes.
Or Daniel Bryan.
Right.
And array of Lucha Libre, Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
And Damien 666.
Yes.
And
La Bestia.
The Blue Demon, Dr. Jack Wagner.
Yes.
Psychosis.
Yes. And then getting off again from the Lucha part, Dr. Luther.
Dr. Luther.
And
Black
up north,
Black Dragon.
Michelle Starr.
Scotty Mack.
Yes.
Michelle Starr. All the great superstars and that have come through the Northwest over the last few years.
So pretty much everyone that you mentioned that you've reffed for, I've announced for.
Yeah, probably.
Like you said, probably 85% of the time we've been on the same shows.
Yeah. So that's been actually got to work in the Rose Garden, which is now called the Moda Center, with Dave Finley and La Resistance.
Yes.
And Lance Storm.
Nice.
And got to do a show in front of 16,000 people.
Nice.
And actually met The Rock and met Ric Flair and Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and was backstage with them. And
of course, I remember The Rock running around the old sports arena when his dad, Rocky Johnson, used to wrestle in Portland, and little Dwayne would be running around the sports arena.
Yep. Rocky Johnson had a great feud with Rip Oliver back in the mid-'80s.
Yes.
But
it's like you say, it's been a wonderful run for you and myself. We've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes we've seen more than we wanted to.
So I got a question for you. How long are you going to be announcing?
As long as I can get to a show, I'll announce. I don't see me giving this up in the foreseeable future. At least my choice. I'll continue to go as long as somebody would want me to do this.
As long as you can still flap your gums?
That's it. That's it. As long as people want me to be on their shows to do this.
Right.
And here currently with BCW, they understand my health problems, including the big ones that have just recently come up that you and I have talked about. they've really gone out of their way to accommodate me, you know, physically.
Now let's talk about BCW for a minute. I see
Sure.
a lot of great talent in the back there, and it's been about a year since I've refereed here, but
Yeah.
I've seen the crowds grow. I've seen the wrestlers develop and getting better talent in here week after week, and
Yeah.
it's probably one of the most steady promotion that runs here in the Northwest, running every Sunday night here.
Right, and we're the only promotion in the Northwest that runs weekly.
Right, and hats off to the promoters, Shannon, and all the people behind the scenes. It's been something that's been growing by leaps and bounds, and I see Terry from DOA here.
Yes.
And Pete Schweister, and
You almost said Scheister.
I almost said Schweitzer. But it's obviously, so there's a lot of interest in the BCW promotion, and
Yeah, it's kind of interesting who you'll see occasionally pop by.
I also saw they were involved in an article in Pro Wrestling Illustrated in the
Yes.
back, and so that's can do nothing but help the promotion.
Oh,
with,
no.
with,
We're recently back in the PWI magazine.
That's good. That's really
Or
good.
the PW magazine.
PWI, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to be acknowledged from somebody outside the boys in the back.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, there's been some great talent that pops up here once in a while, and I'd say the majority of the boys that we've got here do improve, and they continue to improve. I would say if I were to have to give out a trophy to the most improved wrestler of the year right now, people may not like this because of how he does his business in the ring, but I would have to say Petrov, by leaps and bounds, has really improved himself. But then there's also other people, but I'd say he's the
Petrov
biggest.
is the one with the...
He's the Russian with the world powers.
Ah, gotcha, okay. Gotcha.
Yes. But a lot of these guys have improved, you know, and you can tell how well they're improving by how other promotions want to book them.
Right.
You know, that's always a good judge of how well you're doing if somebody wants your talent.
Right, yeah.
So it's been good. I really have no complaints about being associated with BCW. I'm real honored to be associated with Rip and Rocher and Lug Wrench and being part of this show that we do every week. And it's been cool. So more about you. You and Matt were real tight.
Yes, we were. Me and Matt introduced to him back in 1996, and we took a liking to each other. We traveled the road together.
Yep.
We went down from, Bedford, Oregon, down up to Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yep.
And he was one of two wrestlers that my wife ever let spend the night at my house.
Yes.
So that says something.
And
right
your
there.
wife doesn't let
Oh, no.
anybody spend the night.
No. So we formed a friendship, a bond, and we were very close.
And nobody can barbecue chicken like Matt Bourne could.
They cannot, or a steak.
Yes. I mean, he had his weekly or almost daily workout sessions in the backyard of Tony's house.
Right.
And at the end of every session, barbecue chicken breasts were on the grill.
They were on the grill, yep. And he was very dedicated about working out and staying in shape, and because he never knew when that call might come.
Right.
And
he's always been dedicated to the people that he likes.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
he either likes you or he doesn't like you.
Right.
There's kind of no in between.
Nope.
But the people that his inner circle, like you and myself and a few others,
he'd give the shirt off his back to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just an incredibly generous man.
Right.
And I miss him to death.
I miss him dearly. I still can't believe that he's gone, but
Yeah.
I've got a lot of good memories of Matt, and we did a lot of stuff together. And
yeah, I know it hit you hard. It hit a lot of us hard, but I know that you in particular were devastated.
Yeah.
Even with his dad, when his dad passed, it was
I was
a
actually
real shock to the system.
I was actually in his house when his dad passed.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Yeah. Matt had come. Tony had a pacemaker put in,
Right.
and it wasn't doing very well, and he had it in like for 30 days, and he was starting to decline health-wise, and Matt had come from Texas to be with his dad for a week, and it was a Friday morning, and I knocked on the sliding glass door, and he said, "Dad, I got to go. My ride's here." I was taking Matt to the airport, and who's that? Oh, it's Mark Watson, and he goes, "Okay." And he goes, "Dad, I got to go." And within 30 seconds, his dad had passed away.
Oh, man.
And I was sitting right in his living room floor.
Rippin, you got any questions for Mr. Watson? Oh, he's taking care of technical stuff, so.
You got to always have one of those. You got to have a technical guy.
Yep, he's the technical guy. Or at least that's what he tells everybody. I see he's busy. Yes, yes.
So what do we got? 2 more matches tonight on this?
Yes. Matter of
Sunday
fact, talk a little bit, and I'll go get the card.
Okay, all right. Well, it's wonderful being here at BCW, seeing some of the great wrestlers, and being around in locker room again. It's been about a year since I last refereed, and it's good to be back, even though it's only for one night. But looking forward to the main event, which is in 2 matches. I believe there's 2 matches left. We have a semi-main, and my counterpart Sign Guy will be doing the semi-main, and I will be doing the main event.
Sign Guy.
Texas Tornado, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to mention when you were talking about this being the 1-year anniversary of Matt's passing, did you happen to see the tribute that Sign Guy did?
I did not, but I'm going to have to catch up with him and see what he did.
Very, very well done. Did a real nice presentation.
Is that on YouTube or?
I think it is.
Okay.
But you can check with Sign Guy and get all the details.
Okay.
I'll definitely do that. He's an extremely generous young man as well. He's not to name drop or badmouth anybody, but he's one of 2 or 3 people, that includes you, that take time out of his day to text me or call me and see how I'm doing. And he kind of helps me keep a positive attitude about the health. As you know, the news I got wasn't the greatest news anybody could get. But
I didn't think when I first met you, your knees were acting up on you.
Yes.
And, so it's been a long process.
It's been, well, I've been without a kneecap for 20 years, but I've been dealing with bad news for about 40 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Even I continued to play ball, but I'd play fairly well medicated so that I could play ball.
Right.
And I do miss that. Even if I were to get into a senior league at this point, I don't think I could go it. But, that's part of what happens in this business. Even though I wasn't an active player all the time, I did have a couple of matches, but it's been a long time coming to finally get news that they're going to replace my knee, so I'm pretty excited about that. So, coming up, the semi-main event is Petrov versus C.J. Edwards. Now, like I said, Petrov has been improving in leaps and bounds over this past year, but he's got anger issues.
I seem to see that in the just kind of passing him in the halls. He just kind of keeps to himself. He didn't really, with the heels, and keeps them close to his vest, and avoids other people at all costs.
Yeah. When he's on the air with us, he does a fine job. I mean, he's really come along. If he could just get out of the locker room he's in and get into the right one, and maintain his anger, there's no telling how far this kid can go.
Don't they have anger management classes downtown?
Yeah, well, somewhere I'm sure they do. So that's coming up next after this intermission. And then the main event, of which you're a part of, is a Texas Tornado elimination match. So it's Tex Thompson and Tony Stetson, and what they have to lose is Stetson will have to retire, and Tex Thompson will have to retire if they both lose. taking on Lone Star, Mr. 51% owner, and Damon Scythe. I'm not exactly sure what's at stake. If Lone Star loses, if he loses, he's got to give back the 3% to put Tex Thompson back in as the majority owner. And then if Damon loses, he loses his hair.
Wow, that's a lot of stipulations.
Yeah, a lot of stipulations. The good part about it is an elimination match, so it could end up being a very good thing or a really bad thing.
Depends on how you look at it.
Well, yeah, depending on who's left standing.
Right, right.
So,
well, I certainly will have my hands full with those four in the ring. And,
well, I think you'll have your hands full with the later two, Lone Star and Damon Scythe. I don't think either one of them can win a fair match.
Lone Star, don't we call him the man of 1,000 gimmicks?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But he's another one he's still good at what he does. But he's been at it for a while.
9, 10 years, something like that.
Like closer to 12 maybe.
12.
But maybe even longer. But if I'm going to be brutally honest, he's not improved. He's kind of stuck in a spot.
Stayed the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Except now he's in the different locker room, and so, shortcuts are taken.
Yeah.
That's just what happens when you're in the wrong locker room.
Yes, that's true.
Win at all costs.
Yes.
Even if you have to cheat and take the shortcuts.
Because we all know that the man who gets his hand raised gets more money.
That's exactly right. And this being an elimination match, anything can happen, and probably anything will happen. Well, Mr. Watson, looks like our time has come to an end. It's too bad because we could talk for hours, I think.
We could. And,
so
I want to say thank you to you for being my friend and my colleague and counterpart for all these years. And I'm not disappearing. I'll be around once in a while. But
well, good. I was going to say if at some point you still wanted to hang around, I'm sure we could find a spot to put you on the air.
Or is he going to help call this match?
Well, he can certainly stick around with this match, and
I don't know who
call
you
it
lined
with
up.
us.
I'll stick around for a bit.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, because Mark was supposed to be the guest for this match, so we just get to talk to him a little longer.
Yeah.
And he can help call the match.
We get good to hear the official view of the match.
Yeah, there you go. I think he watches pretty much the same way I do. It's hard not to watch as a fan, but being in the business puts a different twist on it.
I always tell everybody it's when I'm refereeing, I have the best seat in the house.
There you go.
Yes.
And
even if it's on your knees most of the time. Or laying flat.
Yeah.
At least you're not laying flat on your back looking at the lights.
No.
Yeah. Well, coming out now is Damon Scythe, and I don't know why he's not booked until the next match.
Yeah, is he in the next match?
Yeah, he's in the next match, so he's probably telling Copenhagen how he wants things announced. Just a guess, though.
Let's see if we can find out what Copenhagen's all about.
Yeah.
And you said Petrov's in this one? Petrov and...
No. Yes, Petrov and C.J. Edwards.
Oh, wow.
Who is the tag team partner of DeMarcus James.
And they were just on the interview just a little bit ago.
Yes. And C.J.'s kind of the clown of the two. I think he'd rather pull jokes and, pull a rabbit out of a hat if he had one. But he can be an extreme competitor. He's very good at what he does, so I guess he's earned the right to be a clown.
He is extreme. That is no two ways about that.
Yeah.
He has definitely been in a lot of wars over the years, most notably with Billy Two Eagles.
Yes. And
they've had some very bloody brawls over the years. And
yes, as with Damon Scythe, has been in the same boat with V2E.
Well, and speaking of Damon, I hate to interrupt you guys. I don't know if you caught this. They're singing happy birthday to him.
Singing happy birthday to who?
Damon Scythe.
Oh, big deal.
So it's his birthday.
Was he 12 again?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's about 40. No, I don't know.
37.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
See, if you want to know anything about any of the wrestlers, just ask the guy to my right, Mark Watson. He can tell you everything.
And we'll all guess. Oh, look, they handed him something.
He's got a present.
He's going to unwrap it.
I hope it explodes.
I was thinking the same thing, that it was going to explode.
Maybe it's a How to Wrestle.
Oh, it's a
book.
DVD.
A book.
Oh. There's a picture of something. Just smashed it on the...
I don't know. There was a picture of somebody then, huh?
Maybe it was a picture of Tony Kazina.
Yeah,
oh, wow. He stomped out of here faster than I've ever seen him stomp out of here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, they're holding the picture up. We're going to turn it. We're going to turn it. It's a close-up of...
I don't know.
Some kind of goatee.
Yeah. From here, it almost looks like the governor, Wilson Kane.
Here, let me turn on the PA and see what it says.
All right.
Miss Music Lady, will you please play some music so we get this cleaned up, please?
Lugwrench, sit down and join us. Sit down and join us. I said sit down and join us.
What we're passing around is Damon Sight with no hair.
There we go. All right.
Okay, I switched chairs there. Sorry. I still don't know who the picture was, and
no, we'll have to try and find out somehow.
And I'm gonna have to get the guy in front of our camera here to move a little bit here.
Yeah, that's Junior.
So.
Junior.
Junior. You got a camera right there, and you're in it.
Wow.
We don't want to see his
It's
mug.
on the back of your head, man. Thank you. All right, so.
So
you can wave at everybody at home. All right, so we got that taken care of, and we're gonna get the glass all cleaned up.
Yes, and we have joining us the host of No Holds Barred, Lugwrench.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, good.
So you're retired, Mark Watson?
I am one more match, and then I am retired.
Wow!
Officially.
Congratulations, and thanks for all you've done in the local scene. I recently just got back into the indie wrestling scene here the last few years and started following it again, but saw quite a few matches you've refereed in that time.
We were just figuring that out. I figure I've refereed over 5,000 professional wrestling matches.
Wow.
And yeah, we were just talking about that. We were doing some math, and on the list that I have of all the wrestlers that I've announced, it's over. The list is over 1,000 people, different people that I've announced. And that I've announced over 5,000 people too. So
now you were in on some of the old Cleaver Armory shows, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I thought I got some pictures of you from there. That's kind of when I got back into the Portland wrestling scene and started following indie wrestling here and there before we stumbled into this the last couple of years.
Right.
Yeah.
It was,
so it's 18 years. For
18
you, right?
years.
Yeah.
18 years.
Nice.
Started with Sandy Barr and Ivan Kafori, and then
yes.
Off to. Many different promoters, Peace Schweitzer, Frank Culbertson.
Did you ever get up to ECCW?
Yes, with Michelle Starr.
Michelle Starr.
And also
that was one of the worst times I ever had being in a ring with Starr because he wants to kiss everybody.
Speaking of ECCW, I don't know if it's just a rumor or what, but I heard Dr. Luther's coming out of retirement. He's going to wrestle in Portland.
Yes, I believe he's going to go work with a competitor of ours.
I will be at that show, and I'll be praying for blood.
There you go. Well, if Luther's involved, there will be blood.
There will.
His T-shirt says, "Pray for blood." And you're no stranger to blood either. You've ended up bloody a few times.
Yes.
I think
not by choice.
No, but you and I were in a match together and we both got bloodied.
Yep, I remember that.
They're not supposed to put their hands on the referee, Mark Watson.
I know.
But or the announcer. It's not supposed to happen, but it does sometimes.
You ever want to just secretly carry like a super high voltage taser in your back pocket?
Yeah.
And this is flip the script.
Oh yeah.
Who won this one? The ref did.
Yeah.
Booyah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's definitely.
Yeah. I wish you were here for the whole conversation that we had. I'm sure you would have come up with a lot of different questions about names or people, but even some that have gone on to become superstars that we've both worked matches for or with. Rocky Johnson and his son, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, Piper,
Buddy Rose, Tommy Dreamer,
Mick
Foley, Scott Steiner or Rick Steiner.
Yes, Rick Steiner, and then Carino, and some people that
Raven
became. Yes, Raven worked several
Scotty
shows
the Body.
with him. Yes.
And a lot of the mainstays that were here for years, Colonel De Beers and
Mike Miller,
Billy Jack Haynes.
Love the Colonel.
The Colonel.
David Sierra.
Yes.
My all-time favorite wrestler next to Rip Oliver.
The
Rip
Assassin.
Oliver.
You ever work with Rip Oliver?
I've been with him in the locker room, but I've never actually worked a match of his.
I got to do an interview with him back at the Cleaver Armory when Culbertson was running with his version of Portland Wrestling. Had never met him before that night, and asked him what he wanted to talk about during the interview and whatnot. And he just talked to me like we've been buddies for years. And it was just such a pleasure for me. I was so honored to get the tap on the shoulder to do that interview.
I wish I would have got to see that. When I was going there, they had Moondog Moretti and Top Gun. David Sierra had a feud going, and they were wrestling a lot there.
I've worked a few shows with David or Fidel.
Scotty Mack and Havoc were the space team out of Canada.
Right.
Et cetera, et cetera. Did a couple cool cage matches, though.
Yeah, I think pretty much anybody that's been through ECCW has gone on to have a really nice career.
Remember we did a show not that long ago, 4 or 5 summers ago, down at Salem at the fairgrounds.
Yes.
And Cherry Taylor was there.
Yes, I remember. I got a picture with him.
Roddy and the Assassin.
Yes.
And
Moretti was there.
Yep.
That was at the little convention center down there in Salem.
Actually, we were right next to the old armory.
Right.
As they built the convention center, and we were actually the second show ever in that building.
Pavilion or whatever they call it.
In the pavilion, and I think the night before it was Peter Frampton.
Yeah.
So we were the second event ever there in that new pavilion.
Wow.
I remember going to the Army when I was a kid, and it was when Buddy Rose had the big feud going with David Sierra as the Assassin.
Right.
And Buddy Rose was wearing a mask, and they were doing all the mask versus mask matches.
Right.
Yeah, David Sierra turned Buddy's mask around backwards.
Yes.
Bloodied the crap out of him into the ring post.
Yeah.
They were right out. We had front row seats. They were out there. And Buddy's blood was flying all over.
Oh, yeah. Another big name that we didn't even mention, and now it just went away. Oh, the Grappler, Lanny.
Grappler, yes, one of the legends of the Northwest and throughout the Southwest.
And another individual who could have been huge on the big stages, Bruiser Bryan.
Yeah, I never thought he got a fair shake, really. Him or like Rip Oliver, right? You see the few breaks they got, and they were in squash matches, and it was ridiculous.
Yeah, well, Bryan's biggest part was I think he was afraid of succeeding.
You ever watch Rip Oliver's WWE debut?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. Total squash match.
I saw Buddy's match.
He actually went to the WWE with high aspirations, and first time I saw him, he got beat by Jake the Snake and wrapped up in a snake, or wrapped up by the snake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, but
at least Buddy made it into WrestleMania, and he was actually the first guy in the first WrestleMania. He was the first guy to set ring foot in the ring. And
it was he was the executioner.
Yes, he was the executioner.
No, it was Buddy Rose. I've always got it that Buddy Rose was the first worker to step foot in the ring at WrestleMania, the first WrestleMania.
No, because Piper was at the first one.
And this was the first one. He was the first match, and they made him tape his boots up.
Yeah, to hide the BR.
Yeah, he was the first wrestler in the ring at WrestleMania.
So Maniac Matt Bourne was also in WrestleMania 1 and 9.
Yes, both times as Doink.
No, first time one.
First
number one, he was as Matt Bourne.
Yes, as Matt Bourne. And then became Doink.
I always liked Matt Bourne, and as I got older, I liked him more. But when I was a kid, his gimmick just freaked me out because I never really cheered for the faces. I was more into the heels. But Matt Bourne did so many turns it's like you never knew. He'd roll with the heels for a month, and next thing you know, he's bashing with him with this cast on his arm. He was like Bob Orton with that cast. He always had that cast.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we're getting all that glass cleaned up.
I think it was an orthopedic cast.
Yeah. Speaking of, they
kind of like Iron Mike Sharp.
You were talking about the boot. The grappler just passed on his orthopedic boot.
Yeah, the grappler 3.
To Baden, yeah. It was on TV there.
Yep.
Kind of interesting.
Yes.
Well, Ken, it's been a pleasure. Looks like they're motioning me up to the back, so I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm not going to say see you never, because I will see you down the road, I'm sure.
Well, like I told you, you're always got a seat here if you ever want to come join us.
Thank you, and I will.
With Lug Wrench is okay. I mean, it's his gig.
Thank you, Lug Wrench, for having me. And
thanks for being on here.
Okay, have a good one.
All right, Mark, thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Ken.
Wow, it's getting loud in here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they got it cranked up.
Well, that was an excellent interview, and
thank you.
I had never officially met him, so it was great to hear all of the history.
And he's got his wall of fame in his garage.
Oh yeah.
And he's got posters, old programs that go back decades. I mean, it's like walking into a wrestling museum in his garage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got C.J. Edwards coming out here, and he is pumped up.
He's pumped up, and we talked about with Mark here. He's kind of the clown of the tag team with he and DeMarcus James. But even though he kind of acts the goof sometimes, he can definitely get the job done.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
But is he going to get the job done tonight?
He's assuming the position.
Yes,
assuming the position.
I'd search him too if I was Sun Guy.
And speaking of his tag team partner, DeMarcus James has sat down at the table with us.
Welcome, DeMarcus.
Thank you.
Pleasure having you here. We were just kind of talking that of the tag team that C.J. Edwards is kind of the goofball between the two of you, but he gets the job done.
He gets the job done. He just have fun out there. Look at him.
Yep.
You got him.
Getting the crowd up and going, ready to roll.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, CJ better pay attention to what's going on. He's got his opponent coming up behind him.
Yeah, he does.
With the belt on.
Yes. And this could be an extremely tough match for either one of the two.
Petrov looks really cocky now that he's got that hardware. And I can't say I blame him.
Now, the man was always cocky.
Yeah.
Now he's got a reason to be.
But when we were talking with Mark Watson before you joined us, Lug Wrench and DeMarcus, if I had to pick right now, if I had to present a trophy to who I thought is the most improved wrestler over this year, I'd have to give it to Petrov.
What?
I don't like how he does things in the ring, but I'd have to say he's probably the most improved wrestler we have.
That's the first smart thing I've ever heard you say on there, Ken Stillwell.
Really, I thought you were going to say you can get him a bottle of vodka, and call it even. But, I mean, it's your choice.
Hey, that guy better buy you a big steak, Stillwell, for you putting him over like
no,
that.
I think Petrov is importing vodka for Stillwell.
You know, my job is to call it like I see it, and that's like how I see it. I mean, it's probably not a popular statement to make, but
Petrov's moving in like a vicious dog.
How I see this right now, if CJ don't fight back, he won't be in the number one contender match next week.
Breaking the eye on the rope.
No. Yeah,
Hammering away.
Petrov's come out for blood.
Yeah, when you said cocky, he's like a shark smelling blood right now. He is on CJ.
Well, he's got that title now. He's got something to protect. It took him a long time to get to the point where he's at and get that gold, and I don't think he's ready to let go of it just yet.
No.
There we go. There's a move from CJ that we expected.
Oh, he caught him with an elbow. Ducks the clothesline. Here we go. Didn't get all of that kick,
he got him
but
good
he
enough.
got it.
Got him good enough. He's done.
Oh, to the gut with it.
Knee
Oh,
to
a
the head.
knee right to the head. Boy, did that look stiff.
Oh my God, a
Goes for
springboard.
the cover, 1, 2, and oh boy,
what?
you can't get much closer
That was
than
2
that.
3/4, people.
Yeah, yeah.
That was real close.
You know, this is 2 different fighting styles, and it's a real exciting fight.
It's a
'cause
brawler and a high flyer.
Yeah.
All day.
Another thrust kick to the stomach. Shoves him into the corner. He doesn't go in hard, but he climbs up and gives him a knee to the jaw. Snapmare out of the corner and a kick right to between the shoulder blades.
It's the speed.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it's speed versus power in this match.
Yes, it is.
1. Nope. Kicked him out.
And Petrov can absorb an awful lot of punishment.
Yes, he can.
Elbow to the back of the head. Again, raking his eyes across the ropes. Well, that'll slow anybody down. Oh.
Just raking the eyes. I mean,
Yeah.
really, the ref needs to get him off of him.
Yeah, well, he counted.
Oh, I heard that. I hope you heard
That
that.
looked a little low.
That was a little low, but it was a square boot right
Ooh,
atomic drop.
That might have been low.
That was
Yeah.
low. Now we're going to make a wish. Nope.
Oh,
he's
no.
coming Off springboard.
Oh.
But he lands on his feet. He,
like a
he
cat.
either scouted that really well or just intuition told him to duck.
Is he going to go out of the
Smart
ring?
on it. Oh!
But he lands on his feet again. Oh!
It's my boy Petrov.
Into the ring post, face first. And this is, as we've mentioned before, these are not round ring posts. They are square.
And
they
they
are
hurt.
solid steel.
You catch one of them corners on the pole, you can count it good night.
Yep. I agree. Now he's
Petrov-
running his eyes across the bottom rope.
Wow. And head
and
onto the stairs.
Into the stairs. Wow.
This is an incredible fight.
Yeah.
Excuse me for a minute.
They're both back in the ring.
Oh,
DeMarcus
geez.
up trying to get the crowd going.
Trying to get the crowd going.
Well, you got a few going.
Well, I got a couple going.
There you go.
That ain't going to do no good to Marcus.
Oh, yeah, you believe it or
Back
not, it helps
elbow.
a lot when you got the crowd behind you in there.
Petrov shoots
Oh.
CJ into the rope, into the corner. In
splash.
comes in with
Oh.
a splash. CJ gets out of the way, and Petrov eats that turnbuckle.
Using that speed. What was that?
I think he slipped on the greasy
I'm
Russian.
not sure.
I don't know what this.
Oh, boy.
Huge knee lift from Petrov.
He had too much time to recover on that one.
Yeah, he did. He about turned CJ inside out. And
into the corner.
over the turnbuckle into the steel part of the
I'm
turnbuckle.
telling you, Petrov ain't messing around.
No, he's not.
Another
He
chop
looks
to
hungry.
the chest.
He looks like a champ. You know, when he first won the title,
Yeah.
I thought it might have been a fluke. Right
Yeah.
now, I'm not thinking it was a fluke at all.
No, he's a tough competitor. Oh,
Chop
boy.
back, light him up.
Another.
Light him up. I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but it's
Oh, right to the eyes to stop the chops. Now,
shoulder to the gut.
Right.
Oh,
There's second shoulder into the gut. Snapmare out of the corner. And a reverse chin
a
lock.
neck wrench.
Petrov's got that knee placed
I was-
well in the middle of the back.
Oh, yeah.
I was just looking at all these kids running around through our broadcast area, wondering what was going on.
Yeah. You know, they favorite wrestlers over here. I can't help it sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know.
DeMarcus brought them. Are them all your kids, DeMarcus? I know.
None of them.
I know you like to get around, and you got a lot of kids running around. But
Look, I told you it was I apologize for your sister. Look, man, I apologize. If she'd have told me, you know, we're not going to get into that on the air. You know that?
There you go.
oh, Petrov's just putting the bricks to
Just hit him with a big.
DJ, wait a minute.
Oh, what insecurity? He caught him.
Insecurity to
He
the
didn't
back
drop him,
of the
though.
head.
Oh, he's stumbling. He didn't drop.
He's seeing stars.
That's the ring experience from CJ taking over versus the lack of experience
He's
Petrov
taking too
has.
long, though. Oh! Nice backdrop, but right into the ropes.
Just as you said, he took a little too long there.
Yeah, I agree. Now, Petrov back up, stomping holes.
CJ looks hurt, but Petrov don't care, I don't think.
He needs to get up.
That's when Petrov's is most dangerous, is if he believes his opponent is hurt. And
Smells that blood and just goes in
I
for
can't
it.
believe it again. He is just getting pummeled out there.
yes, he is. And now what's going on?
I don't know.
Outside the ring, he's going to climb the ropes.
Where is he going?
Top rope. Here he comes, and he moves. Goes for an atomic drop.
You know, I've seen him try that move over 24 times. He never hits it. Why does he try it? But if he ever decides to land it on somebody, they're going to be squashed.
You ever notice
at the end of the match.
You ever notice there's no Russian Airlines? That's why.
I see why. Crash and burn.
Yeah, CJ trying to shake the cobwebs out, clear his head.
The crowd is going crazy trying to get him on his feet.
Yeah, he's on his feet, but I don't think he knows where he is.
Oh, well, he knows where it is. That punch landed right on target.
Yeah, it did. An elbow back from Petrov. Oh, that one was
a straight close.
Oh! Might have been
tired. He's tired of that.
Yes.
Light him up.
That's it. Get him down off of his feet. And he's up. Petrov ducks that one and catches. A head scissor takedown from the mat.
I guess you would call it a head scissors DDT.
Yeah, I would. And there's the win.
That's it.
That's it. CJ Edwards.
CJ advances to the next round of the tournament. Hey, wait a minute. I don't think I like this too much.
What's that?
Him advancing to the next round of the tournament.
Oh, CJ gets out of the ring quick. Smart move. And now Petrov throwing a tantrum.
What's the tournament for, Ken?
I don't know exactly. All we know is that there's a tournament coming up.
Yeah, I was confused by that.
Knothead joining us. What did you think of that match?
That was a complete crock.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know about that. CJ won the match. That's the bottom line. He advances.
I think it was a fair fight, but, at least no belt was exchanged.
Right. I don't know about at least belt didn't change, but it was a good match. It was a very good match. Extremely physical.
The two different styles of fighting was incredible.
Pretty good.
So what's this tournament you're talking about?
It's for the number one contender,
for what
title.
For what title?
I assume the heavyweight title.
Yeah, I don't know. DeMarcus doesn't know.
It's the number one contender for Petrov's title. He wants to put it on the line. He said he wants the best. I guess next week it's me and CJ.
Well, there you go.
What a shocker.
Well, thank you, DeMarcus.
I'm
the
out of
ring
here.
now.
Get them kids out of here, DeMarcus.
They paid their ticket. They can sit wherever they want. I don't mind.
I think they're hungry. Take care of your baby.
All right, thanks, DeMarcus, for joining us.
This one with the green shirt still look like your sister. I don't know.
Knothead, come back and join us.
I think every one of them kids are DeMarcus's. He just ain't telling us.
Knothead, come on back.
I think he's got kids running all around the Northwest.
So this is some sort of...
Hey, look.
Boyd's supposed to come up, but I'll
Tex Thompson's dressed up like a 4th of July fountain for the 4th of July coming up next Friday.
Oh,
that's so patriotic. I think he's a Husker do or Husker don't. Or maybe he's a whistling bunghole. I don't know. I saw Joe Dirt.
So this is some sort of tornado match?
A Texas tornado elimination match. So it's like everybody in the ring.
And so this is for all the beans. Is he sitting in on with us?
And Boyd is sitting down, and I will empty my chair for Boyd to stay.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, folks.
Ken Stillwell, everybody. I mean, Chi-Town Ken, sorry.
The Emperor Void.
Emperor Void is coming
joining
in.
us. Now, his hand isn't on fire. And I'm hoping he doesn't light it on fire or light it on fire and punch me with it.
Yeah.
Give me a reason to. How's it going, fellas?
Mr. Voigt,
do that.
Mr. Voigt, I have to ask you, do you have the proper permits for that kind of pyrotechnics?
I wasn't aware that I needed permits.
I don't think you need anything. I think you can do whatever you want, boss.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think I would care if there were permits that I needed.
Voigt doesn't ask for family
Who
programming.
wants to mess with a guy who holds fire in his hand?
I might have to call the fire marshal one of these times. I get scared. What if you trip and fall and it lands?
And somebody ate a taco.
Catches something on fire. And then the whole place goes up and we're all running out of here. There's bodies burning. People
better
running
bring-
out.
You better bring me marshmarshmallows, Hershey's.
And then they get online and they tweet. They're like, tweet hashtag BCW show, hashtag Emperor Void, hashtag burnt me, hashtag need skin wraps. You know?
I remember when that used to be a pound.
It was a pound sign.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're into, what is this? Match 6? Match 5, whatever. Main event, Texas Tornado tag match. Excuse me, I'm a little loopy still from hitting a belt by Toretto. Tex Thompson and Tony Stetson versus Lone Star and Damon Scythe. Time limit of 30 minutes. This is going to be a hell of a match, and I, for one, am looking to see Damon Scythe join the Bald-Headed Club.
Now, his hair's in the line in this match, correct? I heard something about that.
It's Damon's hair on the match, along with Lone Star's 2%, which would give Tex Thompson control of the company, 51% right now. He's standing at 49. Also on the line here is Tony Stetson's career with Texas as well. So right now we got quite a bit of a stipulation on this match.
So Tex can't fight anymore if he loses? Sorry.
I don't know. Somebody better tell Tex 4th of July is until next Friday.
Oh, it's this Friday. Come on.
So for me to get this straight, this is hair, majority ownership versus career.
Pretty much.
Versus careers, plural.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's
got the razor in his hand. Look at that, everybody on the
around. He's got a smile on his face. He's looking forward to this.
Tex looks pretty confident.
He better be, because knowing Damon for as long as I have, teaming with him for as long as I did, knowing his dirty, underhanded tactics, they better know what they're stepping into the ring with. Mr. 51% coming out to music that just makes me want to face palm.
Yeah, let's not even play the music over our station.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Regulators?
Hit in the head.
What, you don't like that, Void?
Is it Regulators?
No, I just don't think the music quite fits his character.
This goes out there for Void.
This is an odd juxtaposition myself.
Wow. We got some jokers here.
Okay, so
the referee, Mark Watson. I believe this will be his final
roughing
pro wrestling match he ever referees.
He has been around for a very, very long time. Mark's a great guy, and to add a little rib, it's nice to see him being completely sober in the ring.
51.
Oh, God.
51.
Love you, Mark.
Dude, I won't even bring up
You had a
ribs.
good career.
I won't even bring up ribs because ribs are kind of new to me, being new to this wrestling thing. But I've heard some crazy stories, and I'm not going to say anything at all, Emperor Void, except for I heard you like chow mein noodles.
You're a funny guy, aren't you?
I had to go there. I'm sorry. Anyway, Damon Scythe making his way to the ring now.
The devil himself, the butthole ex-tag partner of mine.
You are very familiar with Damon Scythe. I'm sure you know that guy inside and out.
Yeah, we've been around the block a couple of times.
This is Emperor Void's former tag team partner and commandant. You guys even just recently here teamed up and went back east or something or other for
represent for the UIWA tag title.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well though.
Well, I wanted to wrestle clean. Damon had another idea. The thing is, we came in there with some of our previous mentality, destroy everything in our way. But seeing as I turned over a new leaf, well, our mentalities didn't exactly match up like they used to be. I like to earn my respect. Damon, he'll cut corners.
I've noticed that about you.
That was their downfall in that tournament.
Elimination, 2 out of 3 falls. If Tex loses, then his career. Tony, also his career.
So Tony and Tex's careers are on the line.
Those are heavy stipulations.
49% order of BCW.
Lone Star's got his 2% on the line to give Tex majority ownership.
Quite the pot, man. Each one's throwing in a gamble here.
Oh, we're throwing the picture again. That's what it was, a Photoshop picture of him without hair.
That's a little psychological warfare right there.
That's
get him
right.
off his game, get him heated so he can't think.
Damon won't let him shave his head. That's not going to happen.
He'll do everything possible to try and avoid that. And you better believe it's not all
Oh,
gonna
he's
be
getting
played.
mad. They're showing that picture to him again.
Tex, on the other hand, is 10 years past retirement. Should have hung it up a long time ago. Along with this pinky Tuscadero in here. And Sarge.
Not a fan of Stetson. No comment?
No comment.
Come on, you know Stetson's an excellent fighter.
I've seen Stetson have some good matches here at BCW.
So are they going to rock, paper, scissors? Who's going to go first, or is it all four at once? Or
I lit off a sparkling fountain firework last year, and when it was spent and all done, spitting the sparks out, it looked just like Tex Thompson's singlet.
Maybe he got the same print for his outfit.
All right, Mark Watson, get these clowns in here.
That's right.
Get this show on the
Damon
road.
and Lone Star a little hesitant to get in there and start rumbling.
Couple of smart gentlemen there.
Lone Star jogging back and forth. He'll be blown out another couple of laps. Like a poor man's Chuck Norris.
is there a time limit on this one, or
30 minutes, I believe.
Okay, that'll take us to 8:30 if they ever get in the ring.
You've heard the jokes of like Chuck Norris has counted to infinity twice. Well, Lone Star has counted to the number 2 once.
Poor Lone Star. Travis, are you going to take offense to that? These are your guys.
There are a lot of Chuck Norris jokes directed towards Lone Star. I can't really do anything about that. Nice show of respect there. Damon holding the ropes up for Lone Star.
Lone Star is the type of guy if you tell him to add 1-1 together,
Oh,
it's
Damon.
not going to be your answer. He's going to say 11.
Damon throws Lone Star in to get things started. Gives him a little shove. We got Tex squaring up with Damon here. Tony Stetson with Lone Star.
Wow. Tex with a
Bell ringer there on Damon.
Damon going out to tag, and he's forgetting it's Tornado.
Definite advantage here on the behalf of Tex and Tony Stetson, but not for long. It's proven by the skills
Damon's
of Damon's
already
side.
taking a limb and going after it. He'll be trying to tear that leg up.
I wouldn't be surprised if he cripples up Tex Thompson in this match.
Various martial arts, you learn, you take somebody's roots.
Damon has an extensive career in crippling people here at BCW.
Yes, he has. Last week we saw him put Rodeo out for good.
Yeah, where's Rodeo at?
He's not here. He's still at home recuperating.
How's DeMarcus's neck doing? Never the same again, I can tell you that.
DeMarcus healed pretty well enough to have a match with me tonight. It was a good, clean match up until Toretto came out and
what
run my
happened
belt
there?
with that belt.
Need to pay better attention, Boyd.
Hey,
I saw it coming a mile away. I was watching right here. I was like, Bison Boyd, turn around.
I had my words with him. I turned my back. He grabbed my leg. I turned back around, say something else, and yeah, he got the best of me.
Never know who you can trust here.
Wow. Everyone's outside the ring, and
dirty move from Lone Star, kicking the rope up into Mr. Stetson's testicles there. That's not a
testicles.
Testicles.
Lone Star was having a little talk with Texas.
My head's
daughter.
still all foggy from that belt shot, man. I got a mark on my head too. Probably be feeling that for the next day or two.
The price you pay to make the big bucks.
Yeah, the big bucks.
Oh, wait.
We
Now
got a standoff here.
Yeah. Lone Star doesn't really look like he's
Yeah,
into it.
watch.
though.
Damon will lure him and go for... Oh, he went for the kick, and Tex saw it.
Wow, that was quite a throw.
Lone Star was playing possum there on Stetson, lured him in, and took advantage of him.
What moves Tex going to do? Back to the...
Yeah, this is some classic Tex here. What's he going to do? Grab the leg and, no. He's going to drop a knee on it. A little bit different than I'm used to seeing from him. Eye poke. Watch the eye poke. He'll go for the eye poke.
Tex is like, hey. Oh,
Yep.
Poked him in the eyes.
Hey, that's Tex.
Back to Damon.
You got to be careful with Damon. He'll play possum, and then when you're feeling comfortable, he'll take advantage of it.
Got a double team going on here with Stetson and Tex.
Playing tetherball with his head.
Damon's swinging at the air. 2.5.
Who you got for this one, Boyd? What do you think?
Who do you want? Not got.
Knowing Damon, I know what he's capable of doing. And you never want to underestimate him. To me, he's the most dangerous man in there, knowing exactly what he can do. I ain't going to put down my ex-tag team partner. That's why we tagged up. We were both dangerous people. Who I want to win right now is, of course, the two men standing in the ring right now. I do not want to see Lone Star retain that 51%. Damon needs to learn humility and lose that hair. Tex and Stetson, they're two of the good guys in the back there. I don't want to see them gone because with the control of these little buttholes out here, it's not going to be any prettier losing Tex and Stetson. And there you go. You get comfortable. He'll wait for it and he'll take advantage. As you saw Damon grabbing Tex's foot, pulling him outside the ring, taking advantage, throwing him into the turn post. Control can quickly change.
Tex has got to feel that one. I think he might be out. I don't see him getting up. Now they're going over for the double team on Stetson. Oh, super kick.
That's like a... I wouldn't call that a super kick.
Well, it was a standing super kick. Lone Star is telling Sarge to back the hell up.
Call that the ginger kick.
He's not a redhead.
You want to feel a kick? Let me kick you. I can leg press over 800 pounds.
I don't want you to kick me.
Lone Star would not get in the kicking match with me.
I'm not a wrestler. I'm just a DJ. You kick me, I'll sue you. I got a good lawyer.
Even Damon has said he does not want to take a kick from me because he knows exactly how hard I can kick, like a friggin' mule.
Damon,
you saw, I knocked out Marion Geen Meat.
Rocky just took a hit.
Oh.
Sean, the old Rocky Classic, just took a punch to the...
Oh, nice. You know, that makes me smile.
I missed that. What happened there?
Oh, the mark formerly known as Rocky Classless just got clobbered by Tony Stetson. I think he's drunk. He is drunk. He's doing his penguin walk.
I look forward to more drama after the show. Hearing
Back
about
to the
that.
action.
They got Tony no.
Oh, Lone Star comes in to save his partner there. Gives Tex a little shot to the jaw.
What the hell was that?
That was a whippy little kick.
Wicked? You call that wicked?
Wait a minute.
Wimpy.
Tex's daughter's at ringside. What's Tex's daughter doing at ringside?
She's over there and
Lone Star's getting her face.
Come on, Sarge. You're just going to stand there and take that?
They're head to head, nose to nose.
Where was, she usually hangs out with Sideshow.
Jeez, you call that a bodyguard? Sarge just straight hit him in the face. Stepping up to a little girl. Come on now.
That's the third time in this fight he's done that.
What good is having a bodyguard out there if he's just going to stand there with the hands on his hips and just watch?
Oh, I'm liking this.
A foot away.
Damon's got a hold of Tex. Oh, he ducked it. He got Damon with that kick.
Tex missed. And
this ain't looking good.
Damon's hanging on the middle rope.
I'm not liking this.
There's an uppercut from Tex.
For the moment, Tex and Stetson have the advantage.
Wait a minute here.
Looks like Stetson's going to set up for some.
Scoops him up.
Scoop slam, no. And what do we got here?
That's it.
We got a 3-fight.
No, this isn't good.
What?
This isn't good at all.
We got one fall.
Oh, it's
Oh, Yakuza kick. Tony's out.
It's a tie.
1-1. 1-1.
It's a 2 out of 3. I
Do
didn't
not
know that.
get comfortable with Damon.
So it's Tex and Damon now? Tex hits Damon on the back of the head.
I was scared there for a minute. I didn't realize it was 2 out of 3 falls. I thought it was done right there at first.
I think the whole
all
crowd did.
right.
They announced the beginning.
I don't pay attention to that.
We're busy
on the
talking.
sheet, but
They don't give me a sheet, Boyd. Really, I don't. I barely get it. I don't even really get to see it much.
and there's the
I'm like a mushroom.
office, that's what happens when Lone Star's in charge. Nothing works out right.
Tex got a little growing tip.
51%. Lone Star can't even count to 51.
Tex does reverse it into the corner. Clothesline.
What's Tex doing now?
Oh!
Oh, chair shot from Lone Star.
I thought Lone Star was out.
I think Tex is out. Tex is out.
Tex is out.
That's it. That's it.
You just saw the official retirement.
All right. Get Tex out of here. How's that go? Sing the song. Na, 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 na. No more Tex Thompson. I'm loving this. And Pinky Pescadero, a.k.a. Tony Stetson. See, you wouldn't want to be a... Damon's still got his hair.
Damon's showing that he's got the hair. He's going around showing the fans.
Sorry about your boys, Emperor Void.
That's what I figured the outcome would be. Like I said, don't get too comfortable with Damon. He's the most dangerous one out there.
You were right about that. Oh, and he just spits the water on Tex.
I know him well enough.
Here comes Sarge.
Yeah, he's just going to stand there with his hands on his hips.
Let's go to Copenhagen Kevin Barton for the official announcement.
Wow.
Now,
Tex just sitting there looking dejected.
Lone Star takes off his shirt, and no one is impressed.
yeah, I like Lone Star a lot, but the guy does need to go get a tan. Maybe with all this money he's making being the majority owner, you can buy a tanning membership.
Once again, as you see, Damon Scythe cheats to win.
Oh, Lone Star grabs a mic.
Let's hear what they have to say.
Yak, yak, yak.
They're going to tell Tex Thompson to get the hell out of here. He's done. And Tony Stetson.
We told you, you don't mess with the, 49%. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because I still own 49% of this company. I still make some decisions.
Yeah, I'm not understanding this.
What's he saying?
To my knowledge.
You got your 51% back. You got your 2%.
So since he was out.
What, is that because Lone Star got pinned?
Yeah.
Not so good side.
I guess the stipulation wasn't clear to me.
Oh, it was per pinfall.
Well, I guess that's what happens when, once again, the sheets don't exactly reflect everything.
So Tex is 51% and no longer wrestling.
Okay, so it was a 2 out of 3, but it wasn't by the final decision. It was per fall as far as the stipulations go.
It's a bitter ending with some silver lining. With Tex now being the majority owner.
You're still done.
Yeah.
You were saying 1, 2, 3, and you're done. So you can wear your things at home now.
Tony and Tex.
Tony Stetson needs to leave the building.
Being forced to retire.
You as the fans, you can join me.
Lone Star taking one pin.
Oh, they're going to
on him,
sing.
Losing his
They're going to
50%.
sing. Listen to this. I told you. This is great. Get out of here, Tony Stetson. You wore out your welcome, buddy.
But the funny thing is, now that Tex is a 51% majority owner, can he not just reverse that?
And you know that, right?
I don't give him no ideas, Emperor Void. Come on. You know he's not smart enough to figure that out on his own. You're going to go coach him? What, do you want to go up there and tell him in the ring?
Just trying to use a little bit of my fuzzy-headed logic right now.
I won't lie.
But even with my fuzzy head, it seems to make sense to me that being majority owner,
You're welcome to have that 2%
You can change
back
some calls
down
around.
controlling percentage of the company. Now go home and enjoy your time. Just run the
Now, when do we
company
get to see
from
Lone
wherever you
Star
run it from, but it won't be
retired?
in the ring.
Yeah.
I could retire him. But he won't step in the ring with me, not for a serious
I've been
match.
around. The sun tore down this thing.
Damon, he keeps ducking me.
And I've been in this ring.
Somebody needs to go over and give that Penguin Rocky Classless another shot.
I agree. We've done
That was the best part of the match.
10 times over. And yes, I have a lot of
You love
respect for it.
Rocky Class.
Rockwald Cobblemark. He is Batman's biggest nemesis.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't be back in here. But one thing, and I will assure you this, since I have 51%, both of your lives are going to be a
Bittersweet
living hell
ending.
now.
Woo! The challenge is laid out. I don't know what the challenge is yet, but the threat is anyway.
Hey, folks,
Go home.
as of right now,
He's going to reinstate Tony
I've been
Stetson.
talking to a few people,
Whatever, dude.
and I'm going to make yours just as much as hell for you, since you like to go there. As of right now, anybody in that back room, in this state, out of this state, I got a $1,000 bounty for that hair.
I want that.
What, right now?
Boyd's out of here. Boyd's going for the hair.
Boyd's heels are smoking. You said his
$1,000
fist on
bounty.
fire because there is smoke coming off Boyd's heels on that.
Is that
There goes Boyd.
Boyd went the wrong way to get it?
Hey, Boyd. Here you go, Boyd. Might need these.
Boyd just took the clippers.
That's anybody in the back. Hey, Aries, since you're the BCW champion, doesn't $1,000 sound pretty good to you about now? How about you, Petrov?
Petrov's not going to do nothing to Damon. That's one of his real Powers brothers.
You can actually buy a house for that much. This guy right here, as of right now, he's going to be my associate.
Here comes Petrov.
Hi, boys. Does $1,000 sound good to you? I know it's a lot of money for you in Russia.
How many ruples was that?
It's a lot of vodka.
$1,000. Look where loyalty got with Lone Star and myself. Look where that got me. I tell you what, if that's the case and he did it for free, turning his back on me, but $1,000, damn right, I'd be in on it.
$1,000 haircut.
See,
Just because Tex can't handle business on his own.
He's been in this ring for almost 20 years. In 2 weeks, I will have been in it for 15. Congratulations. You ended my career. The one thing you did not end is the North Portland Wrecking Crew. 51% owner already said it. I was the enforcer for the Wrecking Crew. Now I'm the enforcer for BCW. Don't mean to rip off something you might have heard before, but there's a new sheriff in town. And I'm going to teach all of you, attitude can be deadly.
So Mr. Attitude, Tony Stetson's going to be Tex Thompson's little toady then, huh?
You know, I know Sean can handle $1,000 right now. Surprised he's not jumping at this.
You know?
Who, the Penguin?
Yeah.
Hey, whatever you want to do,
What's
man.
he gonna do?
I'm saying $1,000. It's up to you.
I'd give somebody $20 to cut the Penguin's hair.
I'll double that. No, I'm not getting involved in that because I don't want to lose my life.
I'd pay somebody $100 to shave his head. I really would.
We have to go.
Just for fun.
Can't be here anymore. Well, I'll be around.
That happened here at BCW before, Wayne. You know that, don't
What?
ya?
What? Sorry, what
He
happened?
got his hair shaved.
Get rid of me
Did he?
It was before he got the Chief's ass shoved in his face.
Yeah.
He got his
That's
ass
right.
shoved.
I remember that, yeah.
I don't know which I like better.
For what you guys gave to me in the spring.
Oh, boo-hoo. Tex Thompson retirement speech.
Thank you for the opportunity for NWWA. Hey, Terry, never got a shot, but you know, you're still supported for BCW just like I was for DOA, brother. So thank you anyway.
Right on.
Junior, you're on both of them. Thank you for your support, for being a referee for us. Sandy running around just being Sandy. But all you people, thank you.
All right. 51%. Tex worked hard for that this last year.
From all the boys who've ever worked for you, thank you, Mr. New Majority Owner.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess we'll have to tune in next Sunday. We weren't going to do it Friday the 4th.
Thanks for
nope.
It's going to be Sunday the 6th.
and doing things. I'm not going to jump into a bunch of stuff.
And
you know, thanks.
maybe things will be different by then.
Yeah, I'm glad Tex Thompson ain't gonna get to wrestle anymore, cause yeah.
Yeah.
His time is up. And this Tony Stetson guy.
You know, and I think he does need to concentrate on the business.
It'll clear the path for a few more superstars in here in BCW, perhaps.
And it was the ref's final match.
Glad to see you back, Void. You said $1,000 for Scythe's hair and some smoke coming off your heels, bud.
This, all right. Yeah, $1,000 on his head, literally right there. Just waiting. That just makes it more sweet.
Get paid $1,000 to do something you'd like to do anyway? Sounds like a dream.
It's not so much about the money. It's about watching his face when he looks in the mirror and realizes what was taken from him.
You ain't gonna get Scythe's hair, boy.
You know what? Here's what I want you to do.
Side bet?
Print that out on paper. Because when it happens, I'm going to feed you that paper.
Uh-oh.
Your words.
Strong words, Emperor Void. You gonna let him talk to me like that, Gnawhead? I thought you had connections with Royal